You see that saying that you will know a man's real character when he has money. That is my situation right now. And to any woman who left a man because he is broke, you did yourself and your kids a huge favor. Wow. Hi, everyone. It is Precious here again. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time passing through my channel, please do well to subscribe. If you are my returning viewer, you've subscribed and you're always coming to support by liking, sharing, and commenting. Thank you so much for always supporting. I really do appreciate you. And if you are somebody that has passed through my channel before but you've not subscribed, please let this be your reason to subscribe. And guys, I am so excited. Like, I am super excited. We are now on Facebook. Guys, I'm so excited. Like, it's been a wonderful time. Like, the love I get here, I am equally having the feeling that you guys are going to show me the same love on Facebook. So I'm going to add our Facebook page link to my comment section. So please go there and show me some love, engage, like the page and the post, and equally drop your comments. You know, as we do it. And as always, the story I have for you guys today is an interesting one. So sit back and enjoy. I've known my husband for 12 years now. We met during our university days. In fact, I had to leave university at some point because I got pregnant for him. We've had our ups and downs, and I come from a wealthy family. My family is rich and well to do. I can always go back to my siblings to ask them for whatever, and they will give it to me. My mother gave birth to 5 children. I am the only girl amongst 4 brothers, so I have enough backbones. Well, that's not the case of my husband because he comes from a very poor family where they believe in hustling. He did not have a happy childhood. In fact, he left his family when he was 14 and he started living alone and hustling. Now he is in his early 40s. He was so poor to the point where he would go to sleep without knowing what to eat the next day. He literally had no hopes at all. He has done a lot of odd jobs in his life, but one thing about him is he is very focused and intelligent. And he also believes in reading, so he reads a lot. He would rather stay at home instead of going out to drink because he doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. In fact, he's never had issues about womanizing. He also doesn't believe in making friends. In fact, since we met in 2011, I've been the only one this man has been vulnerable with. He's a very stubborn person. Whenever he makes up his mind, nothing can change it, not even his family members. Though sometimes he makes little compromises for me. Note that I've also equally sacrificed a lot for him. Then we got married and we started living in a room and parlor with our 2 kids at the time. Almost every weekend, I would go to my mom's house to take food for me and him and the kids to eat. In fact, I always ask for money from my brothers and my mother, and they always give me. So I basically sustain the family with the money I get from my parents and siblings. During COVID, God turned our lives around. My husband got a job in a big tech company. Things were moving smoothly for us. We were lucky enough. He got another job outside Nigeria. This was a very big and difficult decision for us, but we decided that he should go. And then we started talking every day on the phone. But whenever we have a misunderstanding, my husband would not call me. He would not reach out to me. In fact, he doesn't care about his kids at that moment. Although he has been doing this before we even got married. Eh? Okay. Whenever he's angry, he doesn't care whether I am alive or dead. Eh? Later, he would call and apologize and tell me that that is his own way of managing anger. One thing I know is that he is a good man, a good father, and a good son. In fact, he has done a lot for us. He went through sleepless nights trying to submit different documents for us to come over and meet him in the country that he is. I know he loves me, but he only prefers to show it in his own way instead of telling me. Less than 2 years after my husband moved abroad, we were also granted our visa and we all went to meet him. Things started going south between us after I moved in with him. I don't know if it is because we did long distance relationship for a few months. Anyways, the country we were in is a non-English speaking country. So you cannot really do anything unless you understand the language. My husband doesn't really get affected by this because he works in a tech company and he's always working online. He works really hard, sleepless nights, works 2 jobs. He works extra, no rest day. I believe he's doing everything he can in his power just so he doesn't go back to where he's coming from, which I also understand because if anybody has tested poverty, I don't think that person would want to go back into it again. As for me, I am not working. I am always at home and my husband started misbehaving to me. Anytime we have a misunderstanding, this man will not buy any food in the house. In fact, I can't talk back at him. I can't have an opinion of my own. I can't even say what is in my mind. Whenever he's around, everything I do or say is wrong. If he does something that I don't like and I have a reaction, he would get angry that I am reacting at what he did. And he often tells me that, after all, he is the one that brought me from Nigeria to the country. Note, I wasn't suffering in Nigeria after this man left. I have gotten to the point where I cannot count the number of times that I have cried in less than a year that I moved in with him. He can keep malice for Africa to the point where I start crying, and whenever he sees me crying, he will come and apologize. He doesn't even give me any money. Hey, Jesus Christ. And if I ask him for money, he would ask me what I need the money to do. Eh? Wow. I can't count the number of times my mom and siblings have had to send me money in just 1 year since I got here. Just imagine a married woman asking her parents for money. And if I ever mention to him that I want to send money to my family back at home, his response to me would be, don't they know that you're not working here? Why does he have to be the one to shoulder the responsibilities? Recently, we had an argument and he said things that really hurt me. He said a lot of nasty things to me and wasn't even remorseful about it. He called me an entitled woman, and according to him, just because he makes money does not mean he has to give it to me. Wow. My husband makes more than 10,000 euros in a month, and I asked him to give me allowance of 100 euros in a month. He said he can't give me such an amount of money. Ah, Jesus Christ. He said, why should he give me the money? That am I not aware that he shoulders a lot of responsibilities? He said was going to give me 50 euros. And I told him that I did not want it. I am actually in my final year in school down in Nigeria. So I have to go back to Nigeria to write my final exams. I told my husband to help me pay my final school fees. And this man told me that I should have planned ahead, that at least I had an entire year to plan how I was going to sort myself and my school fees. He said that I am not entitled to his money. Hey, hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What am I reading? Calm down. And he doesn't have any money to give to me. Not that this is the first time I would ever ask this man for money for my school fees. He has never paid for it before. My family paid my school fees from my first year to my third year. And he also know that if he doesn't pay my school fees, paying it will not be a problem for my family. After all the nasty things he said to me, I started crying, and he immediately saw me crying and started to apologize. But I told him no. I started sleeping in the kids' room and I stopped talking to him. Then my husband blocked all my access to food. Ha! He even blocked access to the card that we used to shop with for food. All these things just to get a reaction out of me. But I still did not react. In fact, he changed the Netflix password. Oh, Jesus. Guys, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Wow. Hmm. I was so down and heartbroken. I decided to take a walk one afternoon. While taking a walk, I did not know when I busted out crying. And I called my mom in anger and explained things to her. Note, I haven't told anyone what I have been going through since. Oh. She called him and lashed out on him. She reminded him of his past and how he was then before his stupid ego took over him. She also called his dad and she told him everything. She said that she's going to pay for my flight ticket back to Nigeria if he doesn't behave. And she's going to tell me to come and drop his kids with him. That's my father-in-law. I guess my father-in-law called my husband and everybody was just lashing out at him. My brothers were also very upset, but they did not interfere. They let my mom handle everything. Now, my husband is upset that I took out our marital issues to my mother and family. So, who are you supposed to go and talk to? He said my mom made him feel little of himself. Things are a bit better right now after my mom's intervention, but I seriously feel it might get even worse soonest. I feel like I shouldn't have told my mom in the first place. Are you serious? So you wanted to die in silence? Oh my God. He said that I always offend him as well, and he had never taken my case to anybody, and he always forgives me. But now my family will never forget what I have told them about him. I have wasted my 20s with this man. Is it right for me to waste my 30s with him when there is nothing that I can write home about? My kids will suffer the most in all of this, and I don't know what to do. We've never had no date nights, no outings, just him working. And trust me, I am not even feeling entitled to any of these things. Of course you should, my dear. If he doesn't do it, oh my goodness. Who is supposed to do it to you then? All I am asking for is for him to treat me and my kids a little better. Oh my God. I know he's planning his future, retirement, and mortgage so that he doesn't go back to where he's coming from. But I am also in a deep shit right now. My mental health is messed up. I am really going crazy about all this. Please, I need advice. What should I do? Hey, guys, if you made it to this point, thank you so much for sticking around because this was a long ride. And as you've heard the story, what do you think she should do in this situation? This story is heartbreaking. Like what I observed from this story, this woman loves this man. Like she's not even trying to pressure him. She's just asking for the bare minimum at this point. She's just asking for the bare minimum and she's not getting it. So, what is your own opinion on the story? Do well to drop it in the comment section. And like I said earlier, I am going to drop the link to our Facebook page on the comment section. So, do well to go there and, follow us, like the page, interact in the story because I'm equally going to be dropping stories on Facebook on our Facebook page. So, please engage as you guys are showing me love here. Please show me love on Facebook equally. I really do appreciate that. And if you know you've equally not subscribed on our YouTube channel, please do well to click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I put up another interesting stories like this, you'll be the first to get notified and you'll come and watch. And like this video if you've not, and share to your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.